like if she ever wanna take me shopping, I'ma honor that. Real Skrilla, speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign a title with dillering. Either fly flop, it get hot, raw cinnamon. Gotta tiptoe, inspectors in my biz again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up in you. Go 48 hours like that meth up in you. Brick of 50s in my pocket, they done swept up in here. The looter and the shooter get respect up in here. Don't doubt that, I'm just a shooter. This is how the dice roll. I'ma do it for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustle cause we all like dough.
Oh, yeah. Omaha, Nebraska. I think I got everything rolling right now. The Burbs, the Bluffs. Today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. I know y'all wait for this day, because I got to tell the truth. Oh, yeah, we practice these things over here so we can become better individuals. Later this week, we'll be highlighting. We have some businesses coming through, and so we're going to highlight them later on this week. But in the meantime, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. That means we practice, oh, yeah, telling the truth, but also accepting the truth, because there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. You know, that's a sign of love. And, you know, that's what we need in our neighborhoods. Some love. We need some love. We need some love without a doubt. So I posted something. I read something this morning on Google. You know, I read Google. I reads. And the Catholic Church has one second, let me get it right. I don't want nobody to get uptight. Take my glasses off. So I never thought I'd wear bifocals. I never really thought I'd get older. Okay. Let me find the story. I was reading it this morning, and I was proud to. It's a start without a doubt. To start without a doubt, and so the Catholic Church pledged to give reparations to the Black community for having slaves in the past. And so I thought that was a start. That's a start without a doubt, because there's a lot of Black Catholics out there. And I know that they're proud of their faith, and probably even more prouder today, because we do have to, you know, start taking responsibilities for Black people current situation here in America. And so I just wanted to, I'm going to find that story. I thought I shared it. I just wanted to acknowledge, you know, the Pope is over there doing some stuff. I know the Pope is over there doing some stuff. I know yesterday he talked about some other stuff, but today I was proud to hear that the leader of the Catholic Church has, you know, started, you know, a payment of reparations to the Black community, because they did have slaves also. Since we're on the plantation, we are obligated to continue the, you know, the struggle of freedom. You know, people perceive that We are free, but when you still have institutions, set up against you to make you a second class citizen, then there's something wrong with that. And for those that want to continue to perpetuate that system, then we actually have to question their loyalty to loving thy neighbor. I try to be kind and polite. Today's a good day, without a doubt. It's a good day. But for others that are going through things, and people are always going through something, there's always someone worse off than you. Let's keep them in mind also. Let's keep them in our prayers also, because we all are going through something right now. So today, again, is Tell Truth Tuesday. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I did want to give my appreciation to the Pope, the leader of Christianity, acknowledging the wrongs of having slaves, selling slaves. It's a start. It's a start. Everyone, I know it's a hard conversation. Everyone has gotten their reparations, except for the Black American. Now, I'm going to distinguish between the African American and the Black American, because there's a difference. There's a difference. The African American, let me tell you the difference and why I distinguish the difference. And you never get too old to learn. And if you are an elder and you have stopped learning, then you are tricking yourself. Senator Chambers said that he always read, why be 80 and have 45 years of knowledge? Why stop with the knowledge? He keeps reading. He keeps learning. We have to do the same thing. We have to do the same thing. We have to continue learning. All right. So let me play some more music, man. Let me play some more music. Again, today is Tell Truth Tuesday. We are a research radio station. We'll probably play a video later on, so you get a little bit more of Black history. But let me get back to my point regarding distinguishing between an African American and a Black American. I was taking an Uber one morning, and this African brother picked me up. I forgot what, I think maybe he's from Egypt. And of course, I noticed his accent, being a brother. And he told me where he was. And then we got on the conversation of why do Black people allow white people to call them African Americans when you are Americans? You are Black, but you were born in America, so you are Americans. He said, I'm from Africa. Now I live in America, so that means I'm an African American. I said, that makes sense. That's logical. That's very logical. Makes sense. So I've changed my point of view. You never get too old to learn. We are Americans. If you are born here, if your ancestors were brought here as slaves, worked on a plantation, or brought on the ships, whatever, then you come from that bloodline, and you are a Black American because you were born here. Your ancestors were strange fruit around here. Your ancestors picked cotton and tobacco and sugar cane. Now, the new immigrants, the Africans, new immigrants, their parents, they know their bloodline. Well, they were colonialized also because they speak different languages. We got brothers that speak French, English. They speak their own tribal dialects. So a lot of these African brothers and sisters speak many different languages because they was also colonized on the African continent. So there's a difference, but we're all the same. And so when it comes to reparation, of course, the reparation will have to go to Black Americans, not African Americans. However, African Americans also deserve reparation by those uh, uh, colonialist states that perpetrated colonialism on them. We talk about repenting. We go to church every Sunday. Now, virtually, some people have opened their doors. We talk about accepting responsibility in the eyes of God, but y'all are lying in front of God, in front of his eyes, like you just don't care. But you go in church and you praise and you praise, but then you act hypocritical. Here at the Boss, we have a moral responsibility. We have a moral responsibility that we don't participate in ignorance, that we do God's work. Of course, I'm not perfect. Of course, we are not perfect. However, we can work towards perfection. People always told me I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that. It's impossible. You stutter. You can't talk, whatever. They can't judge my heart. They don't know where I come from. They don't know I had to read to my mama every day. They don't know that failure was not an option. So if you are young and if you're going to school right now, just like Papa Gator and those DJs like Brother King used to say when I was to go to school, as you grow older, you're gonna say that the boss didn't participate in no ignorance, so I can't participate in no ignorance. Grew up 6 blocks from here, Hilltop Projects. People perceive if you're poor that you are low class. That's the name they give you. They call you the low class. See how the upper class do you? But today is Tell the Truth Tuesday, so I did want to thank the Catholic Church for stepping up and doing what Jesus would do. And being an example. So, of course, we still got some more cleaning in the house to do. But it's a start. It's a start, without a doubt. It's a start. So as we look towards the election is coming up, y'all. And since we are on this plantation, Coach McDermott was right. We are on a plantation. Black people are on a plantation everywhere you go. If we were in a math class, let me slow down. If I'm back in speech therapy, thank you, Brian Hine. Take a deep breath. There we go. We really have to, if we want to be different, if we want to be a special people, then we got to do special things. If you want to be a great people, we got to do great things. And sometimes greatness comes with sacrifice. Nothing comes easy. Joe Edmondson used to say, and I don't even wrestle. Well, I wrestle a couple years, but they practice on me because I never wrestle in the meet. It says not magic, it's hard work. He produced champion after champion after champion after champion after champion after champion. CW Boxing Club. Same thing, produced champion after champion after champion after champion after champion after champion. B&B Boxing Academy. Doing the same thing with the pound for pound from our town. All they do is produce champion after champion after champion after champion after champion after champion. That's what we do over here. That's what we do over here. So I got to tell the truth. Everybody want to perceive that we're dangerous, but man, we give so much love. But yet we are the most abused. If you live in certain zip codes, you die 5 to 10 years earlier than zip codes west of 72nd Street. We die earlier. Why do we die early? Are we on the plantation? If you look at the conditions, we still use slave language. We whip our children. I'm going to whip you. I'm going to whip you. Now, if you are saying I'm going to whip you in your home, I'm 55, right? I'm 55, no jive. I'm 55. 2 generations from slavery. Took to my mama to the plantation house. Never been to my daddy plantation house. So when someone mentioned plantation, oh man, I got real pictures of my mama plantation house. For real, man. My mama died at 88. She was born 1930. Her siblings were born in the early 1900s. Have you been down in Mississippi where your ancestors come from, where they migrated from? You think you all good because you got a good job, got a remote control, got a little recliner couch, eating you some crab legs, thinking you made it. You still on the plantation? You just got a little bit more money. They probably call you the house. Oh yeah, they call you the house. 2 feet in, 2 feet in, saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Now we got elections coming up. We're gonna have some politicians coming through here. I'm gonna invite some politicians. I'm gonna invite some politicians so we can see who have our interests in hand. And if they don't have our interests in hand, we do not need to continue to vote for those that don't have our interests in hand. Maybe we need to go with something new. Maybe we need to with something new. Because the I'm I grew up here. I mean, resources have not came to North Omaha. We get promises at the promise at the promise. But you know what they do fulfill? They fulfill building more jails. That's a promise they keep. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They keep that promise. And being a former probation officer, I know what I'm talking about. And growing up in the projects, I double know what I'm talking about. They invest tens of millions of dollars in locking you up. If you poor white, if you poor whatever, you're gonna get locked up, man. And that's why I say to my white brothers and sisters, we have way more similarities than dissimilarities. You've been tricked. You've been tricked by those that got little money. They make it perceive, I'm this. Well, at least I'm better than the blacks. I'm better than the blackies. Y'all need to get over that. Need to get over that. So today is Tell Truth Tuesday. I got to tell the truth because this is the climate. And then I see my man Little Baby perform, the song. So I ain't scared. Only man I'm scared is God. Without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. Death is inevitable. Death is inevitable. And so if you let the devil come to you or someone negative, I don't care who they look like, the devil is comes in all colors. Oh yeah, without a doubt. They come in all colors. They come black devil, white devil. They all come in all colors. If you telling people to do wrong, you a devil. If you hurting people, you are the devil. You are working for the devil. I keep telling you, I work for God. Don't get mad at me because I work for God. My plantation name is King. That's my plantation name, King. I come from the plantation of kings. You know us, Martin Luther King. You killed my big cousin. I know it's hard to tell the truth. I know y'all not used to hearing the truth. Y'all used to hearing lies and manipulations. But they're gonna be coming, these politicians, they're gonna be coming again with lies and manipulations. I wonder if y'all gonna fall for it. I wonder if you're gonna fall for it. And if you are poor, I'm talking to the poor people now, of all hues, 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 which mean colors, of all colors. Let's educate ourselves today. Let's educate ourselves today. Of all hues, if you are poor white, you are just like me. You are my brother or my sister. So quit this separation stuff like you better than me. Get that out your mind. See, the rich use you as a tool to keep separation alive. But we all got black and white in our families. We loving on each other. Yeah, we loving on each other. Yeah. We loving on each other in the dark. Houdini said it best. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. God rest his soul. Houdini, lead singer, died this summer. Well, early this winter. So we have way more similarities than dissimilarities. See, y'all talk different. See, I can tell if you culturize or not, because I got white homeboys and white homegirls I hang out with. For real. For real. I got white homeboys that we go out and one's a Jewish lawyer. I mean, I mean, I got one of my white homeboys. I ain't saying no name. He runs the local Omaha Fight Club. Homeboys. They white. I don't call them friends. I call them homeboys. This is for real. Wayne Cox. Mama white. Daddy black. He white in the mud. He white. That's my homeboy. Mark Williams, former head coach at Fremont High School, 6'8", used to throw me all my alley-oops. I'm the greatest dunker in Nebraska. White. He my homeboy. See, y'all talk different. Oh, I got one black friend. Y'all know because y'all on the plantation. Oh, I got one white friend. You on the plantation. On the plantation. Days Tell Truth Tuesday. We do stuff over here for real at 95.7 The Boss. If you want to listen to some Hollywood, some clownery, some buffoonery, turn the station. We over here we're a part of waking up our people. We're about modifying our behaviors so we can be better individuals, so we can be better family members, so we can be better community leaders. Why are we living for? What is our purpose? Do you ever ask God, why do you exist? I ask God all the time, why do I exist? Ask God, why do you exist? Maybe he or she will tell you. You're always begging for, can I get a car? Can I get a job? Lord, can you give me this, Lord? Lord, if you give me this, I won't do this, Lord. Lord, I promise you I ain't gonna drink no more, Lord, if you bring me through this, Lord. But y'all, have you ever asked God, why do you exist? What is your purpose? Have you ever really have a serious conversation? Y'all think God just talked to Abraham and Noah? See, y'all be perpetrating a fraud. See, I'm challenging y'all. I'm challenging if you are a so-called whatever religion you want to follow. See, here at The Boss, we actually practice what y'all talk about. We actually love thy neighbor. You know how we do that? We play local music, male, female, from United States to Africa to the Caribbean. We actually love our neighbor. We highlight our neighbors. We applaud their work. And then we actually bring in people from this community. We highlight their God-given skills because they have manifested, they have stepped out on courage, and we applaud them. We bring them in here and we highlight them. That's what we do. We actually love our neighbor. We do it consistently, persistently. We bout it. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I'm telling you, young people, your neighbors sometime ain't gonna give you credit. Nah, they won't. They won't give you credit. Sometimes you gotta highlight yourself, but you're not highlighting yourself. You're highlighting that you're manifesting your God-given talents. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. There's nothing wrong with bragging on your God-given talents if you manifest them. People are always going to be envious and tell you can't or you shouldn't. But if it's a dream, oh yeah, you can get it done, y'all. You can get it done. So the next move, y'all, we are getting ready to launch in Mason, Nebraska. We are a current ISP, which means internet service provider. We're providing internet service. I am the owner of the company, Media King Communication. Yes, a black man own an internet company. Yes, it's possible. Yes, I grew up in Hilltop Projects. And so if you are listening to my voice and if you are coming from despair, I'm letting you know if I could do it, you can do it. It only took me, and it took me no money, man. You know what it took me? It took me the ability to read, write, and count. Yes, those simple three things, the foundation of success. If you can read, write, and count. My mother couldn't read or write. Even when my dad wrote back to me, even though he was in the service, he struggled in his grammar because he picked cotton in Alabama. So young people, older people always gonna say it's gonna take you a lot of money. No, it's not gonna cost you no money, man. It don't cost no money. Everything, I'm telling you, you're a god or a goddess. You should be able to bring things from the abstract to the concrete. See, this is what I'm working on. Bringing things from the abstract to the concrete in the sense that it's an ideal. It don't have no form, has no substance. But if you take one step, oh yeah, without a doubt. See, I'll be talking to God. I take one step. God has to take two steps, especially if I'm going in the right direction. Once you take your step every day, God take his two steps every day. That abstract thought comes into form. It comes to form. You develop it, you nurture it, and now you start to see concrete results on the other end. And so when people told me I couldn't get a radio station, oh, you can't get a radio station. Look what happened to the old radio station. See, people, especially black people, they always want to judge you. No, all people, even all systems want to judge you off the past, off of someone else's past behavior. No, not you. They want to judge you off of someone else's failure. And so, oh, look what happened on radio. Next radio's last radio station. Black people ain't gonna support you. Oh, they such and such. Even those that supposed to help you write your business plan that were black sent me mixed messages. Oh, it's not gonna happen. So young people, if I would listen to that, of course I would have been misdirected. But I'm telling you, stay on your mission. Stay on your mission. So it took me a little longer, but I got it done. And through collective economics from the Black Unity Fund, and we need to bring something like that back. They were my first funders. So when young people, I'm going to tell you this example on how to get something with an ideal, with no money. As long as the ideal is scalable, people will listen. As long as you write it down and it's comprehensible, people will read it. And if you can prove that it can make money, people will invest. this is just off an idea. You don't have no money yet. You just got a plan. You got to write your plan out and get it to the right people. So I wrote the plan out. At the time, my man Tyreek Alameen, who was Omaha police, my man Gainey, and the brother from the African American bookstore, I think Nick Johnson. It was several people with the Black Unity Fund. It was a fund developed by Black people. They all invested in this fund, and they funded ideals from the Black community. I think we need to we need to develop something like that again, where we'll pull Black resources, and we'll have Black people come and pitch their ideas. So that's basically what I did. I pitched my idea to start a radio station, a Part 15 radio station, back in 2009, once I heard about this technology. And they gave me the money. And so I bought my first transmitters. They were a tenth of a watt, 100 milliwatt transmitters. You can broadcast at that power level without needing an FCC license. I had to research all this myself once I received the knowledge. And I manifested to following the legislation of Lee Terry, who was our congressman at that particular time, a senior congressman who wrote the Local Community Radio Act, which gave Black people, minorities, educational, religion, nonprofit, but in particularly minorities, an opportunity to own a broadcast mechanism. God said that we are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. The foundation of knowledge is communication. No matter if you're kicking sign language or reading Braille or speaking with your voice, communication is necessary to knowledge. And so I tease Lee Terry all the time, our former congressman, that he wrote the greatest legislation at all time, because without his legislation, we would not have a voice. The boss would not be in existence. There wouldn't be Black radio stations across this land. I know Black radio station owners across the land, from KC to Boston to Mississippi to California to Chicago. Would never happen without his legislation. So if you're Black, it did not cost any money. It only cost me the ability to read, write, and count. I got the license for free. All I had to do was apply. The only time I needed to raise money, I went to the community. I did a community campaign. I let the community know that I did receive a construction permit and I need their help to get equipment. And the community came through because of my work from yesterday. I just didn't come out of the blue. No, I've been doing work. I've been doing work in this community. Sometimes you don't get the credit, or sometimes people don't highlight your work. So if you're young, the radio station costs $0. It cost me zero money. And when I needed to raise funds, 40 people stepped up from the community: Black, white, male, female, Native American, Asian, Mexican, Baptist, Koji, Muslim, Catholic, Methodist. These are all the different people that donated. We gotta get over this separation stuff. Donated to, well, actually to allow me to purchase the equipment so we can broadcast. So it's a collective effort. So if you're young, if you don't have resources, but if you have a great idea, the resources will come. I'm just letting you know. You have to believe in yourself. People always will deter you, let you know that you can't do it. You black and all this stuff. But if you put God first, you can get it done. Now we have a ISP company, an internet service provider, and now we're looking at building in a new territory. And the territory is going to be here where I grew up at, in the second poorest area of Nebraska, which is North Omaha. The first is, of course, is Macy, Nebraska. We're blessed to put up a Wi-Fi network in that city, and now our next goal is to come here to North Omaha, particularly specifically, as well as South Omaha. We're going to build our own network, and we are going to push a equity crowdfunding campaign. And what that means is that you're going to be owners in this network also. Totally different model. It's a love thy neighbor model. And if you want to do something different, if you want to do what God would do, then you need to get on board, because this is a love thy neighbor move. Because other companies not coming to you and asking you to be owners. But ultimately, what it's gonna bring is what the ethics that I learned in Hilltop Projects, because each neighbor depended on each other for one survival, because we're on a plantation. And that's why I said it's for real, man. This is for real life. This is no cartoons. People were killing ourselves for real because of lack of resources. They study this. I participate in the studies, man. I seen how they did mice, and they give them abundance of food and water. Then they start taking away food and little water. So it's less food and water for the mice. And then as you see, the mice started coming aggressive towards each other. First, they wasn't aggressive towards each other because they had all the resources. But now if you start taking resources from a people or from an animal, they come aggressive because there's lack of resources. So they got to fight over the little resources for survival, man. So when you're on a plantation, we're always on survival mode. So that's why we can't participate in ignorance, because I know my people are in survival mode. And I know people don't care. And slavery have made our own people not care. But I'm letting you know, young people, someone does care. Someone does care. You're listening to 95.7 The Boss, y'all. The day is the 16th of March. I want to say happy birthday to my homeboy Yoda. I wouldn't have been the greatest without my man Yoda. I wouldn't be the greatest dunker without a doubt. Without him. So happy birthday, Yoda Odell Morgan. My man Yoda teaches, and I think everybody needs to learn this. Unlearn what you have learned. Yeah, that's what Yoda teaches. Unlearn what you have learned. So if you have been taught to hate other people, unlearn what you have learned. It takes way more energy to hate someone. It takes the double amount, the triple amount of energy to live every day when you hate someone. It eats at you, it feeds at you every day when you manufacture hate. It's our job to wake you up. And so if you've been taught that way, unlearn what you have. If you have been abused and you are a perpetrator of abuse, oh yeah, domestic violence is the most unreported crime. And if you are a abuser, get help. Get help. So you don't be locked up or so you don't hurt someone that you say that you love. There's free resources out here. If you're going through stress, a 2-year-old was severely beaten in Lincoln by a woman's boyfriend. We got to watch who we leave our children with. Everyone has a different stress temperament. When mothers say that they need help, listen. Fathers, we need to step up. We got to get off this plantation. We have to get off this plantation, and it starts with our minds. Today is Tell the Truth Tuesday, so I have to tell the truth. I just can't allow us to continue to just live with death. And we just become complacent with it. We eat ourselves to death. We have a moral responsibility to do right. But we got so many people are purposely doing wrong. So here at 95.7, that's why we do things in the right direction. Yesterday is make that money. So we get in the mindset of being good stewards of our money. Today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. Not only we got to tell the truth, but we also have to accept the truth. So we become better individuals. We're a different kind of radio station, man. We are a research radio station. I have to say it over and over again. The first of its kind. We are trendsetters. Oh yeah, we're confident. My dad was Air Force. What else to be? My dad taught me always to go straight. Book of Eli. I know I talk a lot about my mama, but my mama raised me. My dad, only seen my dad probably about maybe 10 times in my life, but those times that he did come, that I did see him, was I did spend time with him. And my mother made sure that even though uh, I didn't want to write my dad, because my mama couldn't write, my dad lived overseas. Even though I didn't want to write my dad, my mama was a very smart woman, even though she couldn't read or write. She and you young women, or you older women, you need to take this lesson. You need to listen to this lesson, because I was of course I wanted my dad around. I yearned for my dad. I didn't want to write him because I felt that why he wasn't here. But my mother, she made sure I wrote in spite of my internal anger for the yearning of my father. So in the writing, even though I felt hurt, it was in a sense healing, because my dad did write back. He did acknowledge. And so indirectly, my mother, by making me write my father, who I was upset, he did respond. And so it did not allow me to hate my father or reject my father, in spite of my yearning for him to be present. And so that's why I give praise to, to the boys clubs and the Wesley House and my coaches in high school, Coach Beckman and Coach Trader, who are white, but who were, men, Reverend Kelly, and the men at Greater New Hope Baptist Church, and the men in our neighborhoods in Hilltop and Walnut Hill, help, guided this young man. And so if you are a father, I'm asking you to step up today, to reach out to your children, because if I know the pain, I know the yearning of them wanting you to be around. And so if you are in Douglas County Corrections or in East Omaha, and I hear reports that you guys listen to us all the time, we have to do some self-reflecting and some self-responsibility and reach out to our young people. And when I did counseling at Dutch County, and when children have a callous towards their parents because their parents have been absent, and they children sometimes don't want to talk to them now, I encourage the men to keep writing. Oh yeah, to keep writing. You have to keep writing and apologize for you being absent. You have to keep writing, and one day, that child will respond. And you might not like the adjectives, the verbs, the pronouns, that prepositional phrases that you might receive from them, but you have to digest them, ingest them. And as Maya Angelou would say, bring a rainbow out the cloud. And so men, Black men, if we want to get off the plantation, then we have to participate in the freedom. We have to participate in the emancipation. And that means that we got to reach back to our children and let's get it done. Women, we have to get over, if a man has disappointed you, then we have to, on both sides, have the ability to agree to disagree and put the welfare of the child before those that had intercourse. This is how we get off the plantation. We actually had to sacrifice like my mother and my father did for me. They made sure I had an education. I know they called me a crying DJ, but man, we're going to take a break. My man, J Keys Windows, boss with me.
Hey, woo! Heart of a lion, hey, soul of a saint, whoa, mind of I'm on a break, whoa, I've been to heaven, hey, I've been to hell, whoa, I've been to prison, hey, but you can't tell, whoa, I had to get it, hey, when I was broke, whoa, 4 mile of feet and the hustle is moving slow, hey, where all my critters is getting it out the mud, getting flipping them bricks and then washing the money up, hey, cold peace, so cold, but whole heat, I say less than a 4-speed. Ricky on the freeway for a 4-piece. And if he acting funny at the meetup, then that's more dope for me. Apply the pressure, no, that ain't enough. Well, foot on the fingertips on the clutch. I'm driving reckless, I've been on the other side. So let me enjoy my sunshine. Hey, whoa. Everything. Hey, yo, Flame, we did this, baby. Hey, whoa. This is my battle cry. I hope you straddle tight. A peacemaker with my peacemaker on the right. I'm giving last rites, ordained by the streets. A gift from God, so you better make peace. Whoa, we pushing product. Hey, we at the door. Whoa, I know we eating, but man, I want some more. Whoa, I'm out the window. I head first. Hey, my life's a blessing, but sometimes it feels cursed. Hey, real talk, man, I
talk real, no lies. Tupac ain't the only one, all eyes. They say I keep the same thing I had in 05. A little attitude and cocky for the slow ride. I make you so glide, I make you so glow. These niggas so high, I'm flying so low. This ain't the easy road if you wanna get paid. You best to get your pennies and head down the harder way.
Let's get to the window to your heart. Oh, baby, I can see it's cloudy. The rain's about to start. Turn me on, turn me on. It's 2 in the morning. I'm up talking sexy with you. Right, yeah. You know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Hey, baby, love when you wanna get close to me. I need your energy. I want love when you turn me on. I love when you taste me. You work it, babe. Yeah, you deserve it, babe. Love when you taste me, babe. You deserve it, babe. Love when you work it, babe. I don't want no one else. Keep it all for me, babe. Keep it all for me, babe. It's going down tonight. Come and pick me up. Come and fill this cup. Yeah, ooh baby, put me in this ride. You know what's up. Meet me downtown. Gotta turn up this club. I want love when you turn me on. I love it. You taste me. Taste me. You work. You deserve it, baby. Love when you taste me. You deserve that shit. Oh yeah, you work it, baby. I don't want no one else. Keep it all for me, babe. Keep it all for me. In the morning, I'm up talking sexy with you. Right, yeah. You know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Right, yeah. You know, say that you needed me, waiting so patiently. I don't need my help, so stay with us. Say you said someone else, I don't need you with someone else. Better stay me, babe. Better feel me, babe. I'm the type of woman I like to shoot. You know you like this freak girl, it's a deal. You love this freakness from the back. From my back, and you know you killed the vibe. Gotta feel right when you freak me back. Gotta chill vibe when you freak me back. Now you wanna chill when you freak me back. From my back, and you know you feel me back. Hey.
All right, that was Tamara Barbara Taste. Before that was Jay Keys. He actually plays the keys in church. He actually plays the keys in church. Very talented artist. We got so much talent here in Omaha, the burbs, in the bluffs. And one of the things that we love to do is to brag off our neighbors. If you do music, just email it to me. Email me your music. We have 2 radio stations. And so if it's not R&B or hip hop or gospel, we do have 1690 AM, which is our which is our internet station. So we play rock and roll on there, country, a little bit of everything on that station. So, but if you got the groove, we'll put you on the FM side. So it has to be radio edit. Just send it to William King, JR for Junior at yahoo.com. Email me your radio edit MP3. It has to be a MP3. Email it to me. We're going to be adding more new music. If you heard in the last couple of days, we've added more new music. We're going to be adding more new music to our set. A little bit more R&B, something special. Email me what you want to hear in rotation, and we can add it. See, you know, when you are the boss, when you control your own destiny, you make your own decisions. We encourage you to become a boss in your life, to make your own decisions. You are a unique individual. You're the only you. And so you the only flavor. And so bring your flavor, baby. Bring the flavor, without a doubt. And so the Grammys was off the chain. I enjoyed the Grammys. They had a flavor, a mixed flavor of culture, which was great. I love the country artists also, you know. Charlie Pride. We've been happy. And so the music was good. And so we're going to be adding some country. We just added the #1 country songs. You'll be hearing her song, Black Like Me. We just add that on. That's the #1 country song in the whole country. It's a country song by a Black woman. It's called Black by Me. And so things are changing. And so we just got to continue to push just to give us a chance. We're not asking for a handout. We're just asking for to get obstacles out of our way. That's it. Just get obstacles out of our way and give us the same opportunities that other people have been given. Black people are the most loving. Of course, you have Black people that are tired though too. Black people are tired of being abused. We're tired. And so we encourage people to listen. The little baby said it best. We only fear God. That's the only man we fear is God. Death is inevitable. You guys bomb rushed and killed many of our Black leaders, assassinated them, shot them in cold blood in their back with a rifle, hung them from trees, did a lot of stuff to us. A lot of stuff. And so today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. And since we are on the plantation, and since we are trying to get off this plantation, I have to be a constant reminder that we are, so you don't get comfortable, those that have the remote control. And so that's why, I call them new masses. You ask me why I call them Negroes, because they are Negroes. I'm a Negro too. Some people call me other than. They call me worse names. That's fine. I can be that. But I'm a smart one. I'm a million man marcher one. I'm a totally different type of one. See, I know death is inevitable, so you can't chump me. They try to bring other Blacks to chump you with guns and intimidation, man. Come on, man. Death is inevitable. It's going to come to you also. See, I already been praying to my God that you don't get the X. See, I got a different type of God. My God is not turning the cheek no more. My God is not turning the cheek no more. You polluted his earth. Oh, yeah, you polluted his earth. You don't care about the earth. Did you know my man Gus broke down the science that 85% of all animals on earth are domestic animals? They're chicken, cattle, and pigs. Only 15% of all animals that were wild still exist. They killing everything. The Chinese man, the white man, they killing everything. Don't get mad at me because ask the brothers over there and they kill all the elephants for the tusk for ivory. They've been doing that for years, killing elephants for ivory. What's wrong with y'all? Coasting bait animals to come out of their refuge so they can shoot them. Yeah. Out of all the animals on Earth, only 15% are wild that still exist. A lot of animals are in extinction. Because you know why? Because y'all don't care. You don't care about nothing. Look what y'all did to the buffalo. Kill, kill, kill. It's going to come back on you. See, my God is not going. You think you're going to get away with it. You think you're going to get away. You think you got away with it. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. My man Gus said that all the wildlife are refugees. All the wildlife, they got them in, they got them locked up. They got them in plantations they call the zoo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get mad at me. I feel sorry for the lions and the giraffes. They want to run free. But people keep them caged up. Yeah, that's how our people. That's how our people are right now. Here in Nebraska, we represent 10% of the population, but we're over 50% in representation in the correctional facilities. Don't tell me if we're not on the plantation. Ask my brothers and sisters that's behind bars. And just because you so-called free don't mean that you free. They got the overseer riding around here, overseeing. You know, I mean, I didn't define us as a plantation. I'm just acknowledging that it's true. I did not define us as a plantation. I'm just letting you know that it's the truth, and I'm giving you the characteristics of a plantation. Now, we're a little bit different plantation. We's allowed to read. We's allowed to read. Oh boy, I'll be having fun with y'all. I'll be having fun. God, help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I need some help, Lord. 2 feet in, Lord. 2 feet in. God, why can't it be 2 feet in with you, Lord? Lord, why can't it be in 2 feet with you, Lord? They didn't ask them to be 2 feet in with the Lord. They said be 2 feet with the plantation, y'all. Oh, they know it's the plantation over here. They're admitting it. I'm just acknowledging the truth. I'm just acknowledging the truth. And so my God, like I said, my God is not happy. You treat the animals wrong. Even I think they say ain't no more sharks. Ain't no more sharks. They're killing off all the whales. It pollute the ocean. We put all kind of stuff in our river, and we expect the river to be clean. Day after day, we putting waste in the river. Day after day, we putting waste in the river. Day after day, day after day, day after day, day after day, we putting waste and chemicals in the river. Day after day, day after day. You think the water's gonna be clean? Why do we allow corporations to use greed, and then they cut our jobs out? They do it over and over and over. And so the election is coming before us. We need to ask if they're going to follow our agenda or if they've done anything for us. Without a doubt. And I'm going to let you know, I'm going to speak boldly. From my personal opinion, William A. King Jr., my plantation name. Yes, man. Yes, boss. Okay, right now, Meade, Nebraska. And I play with my man John Koneski. His hometown, Meade, Nebraska, is dealing with pollution like Flint. They can't drink the water down in Meade, Nebraska. Meade, Nebraska is just south of us, y'all. See how they just pollute. Y'all just don't care. And then y'all want to put all this money in cancer research. Come on, man. Stop putting herbicides and pesticides in our food. Stop using GMO seeds that are not real seeds. Aren't we supposed to be intelligent? Why are we allowing them to feed our children? And I talk to and black folks aren't making these decisions, white people. This is to my white brothers and sisters. We are not making these decisions. Why would you give someone food that has no nutrition? Why would you put poisons and allow dyes in the food that we're supposed to eat, consume, and live? Why are we allowing this? And then we expect to live. We wonder why we got cancer. To me, we're not intelligent. We say we're intelligent, but I don't know we're intelligent or not. So it's ran by a corporation, NALTEN ethanol plant. That's the plant that is, that's poisoning the ground of Meade, Nebraska. That's our neighbor. Yep, I got your music, brother Anderson. We're gonna play new music next week, brother Anderson. Or I'll probably play some tomorrow too. So my God is not happy. He's not. He and his wife, Mother Nature, they're not happy. They're purging the earth. And so if you're gonna get away, you're gonna get in the way. And I'm praying that you don't get the X. I'm praying, because if you are hurting people on purpose, then I'm asking my God to be purposeful to not get you the X. You don't get the X on your door. I'm asking my God to be purposeful also. If you are purposeful in hurting people, you're a gangbanger, or if you are a woman beater, praying that you don't get the X on your door. Unless you get some help. Omaha, Nebraska, we are listening to 95.7 The Boss. It is 8:32. It is the 16th of March. Today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. We actually we put in practice of telling the truth, but also accepting the truth. We don't hear at 95.7 The Boss. We are a research radio station, the first of its kind in America, the first of its kind in the world. You don't know if I'm testing you or not. And then they got air problems, too, water problems for years. You know, they're poisoning people. Meade, Nebraska. Yeah, remember that? When they want to build those kind of plants around here. Also, I want to give a shout out to my a good homeboy of mine, Tim Burke, the CEO of Omaha Public Power District. He's going to be retiring. He just announced his retirement. I'm gonna hate to see him go. He has been a great friend of 95.7 The Boss. He has Omaha Public Power District have supported the station by advocating, safety as well as the other programs that they have at Omaha Public Power District. And so I want to appreciate his tenure there. I first met Tim when I was a probation officer. We worked on a committee called Stampede Omaha, which target alcohol abuse. And so that was in the early 90s, and when he was a top executive, and he worked all the way up to be CEO. So congratulations on his work at Omaha Public Power District. Omaha Public Power District has a very diverse workforce, and so we appreciate him being an example of hiring a very diverse workforce, without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska, we are going to play some more new music. We got to, again, I did want to touch base. We are going to be launching an equity crowdfunding campaign. What that allows, what that does is allow you to be investors in our internet company. Yes, you can become shareholders of our internet company through equity crowdfunding. And so we're working on our campaign to launch to the community so you can become investors, so you can become owners of, just like myself, of this company. We will be building our own internet infrastructure and providing internet service for all people that meet economical level that they can't afford right now. And so we want to make sure that we build our own network, we own our own network, and we provide this quality service so our young people can continue to grow. All right. Again, you'll be hearing more about that. It's called equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding. This came in existence during Obama administration. I read a lot of legislation. A majority of the things I'm telling you the secret. Young people, if you want the bag, you got to read the legislation. If you want the bag, young people, or even old people like myself, I'm 55, no jive. If you want the bag, if you want the money, you have to read legislation like the CARES Act 2. How I wrote the plan for my Wi-Fi idea back in 2013. I've been working on this idea for almost 7-8 years. The CARES Act 2, that legislation gave me the ability to fund my idea. I had no money. I just, like a young people, like I keep telling you, young people, you don't need money. All you need is an idea. All you need is the ability to read, write, and count. So I was already prepared. And also you got to be prepared when that time comes. You don't know when that time's going to come. You just got to be prepared. And so I was prepared. I've been prepared for 7 years. And I went to rich people that got money and they all said no. You know what I told them? I said, okay, it might just take me a day longer. It might take me a week longer. It might take me a year longer. I'm still going to get it done. And now when I got it done, you know what they're doing now? How can we help you? Sometimes you got to show and prove. Now, I don't take it negatively, but sometimes people want you to show and prove because everybody talk. There's not too many people that walk what they talk. So let's manifest. Let's believe in yourself without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska, what are we going to play next? Since we are having all these, problems with race and stuff, I'm gonna let you guys just chill out. Just chill out. We're gonna listen to some, called Black Power. Sometimes I'm sarcastic, but majority of the time I'm real, for real. And if you white, Mexican, Chinese, Black, Native American, you go outside, you get a little darker, you Black, baby. You Black. Boss with me. You listen to 95.7 The Boss, man. We don't participate in the ignorance. Oh, yeah, we all part of the same family. Oh, yeah, the human family. Boss with me.
All my life, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call, I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 cal, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met a move. Yeah, who can dodge a tech? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The Islanders was born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and nurture your brain to change the situation. Death is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. Black power, black power, black power, black power, black power, black power, black. I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter Hop, I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm, get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther, even though I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton, I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter, all these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa, I've been smoking back to back. I am just like you, I've been getting to the bag. I am just like me, I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame. Well, you know about what I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about your killers. I ain't worried about your hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm just like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping with salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. Squad the team. We all go off. But I'm totally dancing. And I hope it's the bomb. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a
bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power, fist in the sky, fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bowing digit is glorified king, oh precious man child, Blackfoot, color of copper. I came from the dirt, legendary, mine in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I sold so many dreams. I'm in a deal with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a peasant. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit.
You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a
Oh yeah, we all legends, y'all. Oh yeah. Again, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday, y'all. We want you guys to be purposeful on telling the truth today. Oh yeah, also accepting the truth. Oh yeah, we got to make things a little better, y'all. The only way to do it is to actually do it. Let's be purposeful on making our lives better. Let's not blame others for whatever. Oh yeah, let's manifest to be our best without a doubt. My mom always taught me that life is hard when you go out and make it that way. Oh yeah. A very simple sentence. A very simple sentence. Life is hard when you go out and make it that way. So what you gonna choose? What you gonna choose? Are you gonna choose to make life harder for yourself? Are we gonna continue to use the excuse that we're on the plantation to excel, to be the best whom God wants us to be? You tell me. I chose the latter. I chose to challenge self. I chose to be the best me. I still got some more work to do, but I'm being the best me. Oh yeah, we got to be trying to be the best me. You got to be the best you. You've been listening to 95.7 The Boss, y'all. Again, we are a research radio station. Our goal is to improve ourselves, our families, and our community. We don't talk about it. We about it. It's going to be a kind of gloomy day today, so enjoy your day today. If you're alive, it's a blessing to be alive. Enjoy your day today, y'all. About to get out of here in a few. It's 8:48. Again, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. Be purposeful on telling the truth, but also be purposeful on receiving the truth. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. Again, I want to say happy birthday to my homeboy Odell Morgan. Happy birthday to him. I think my man Jabber Gold, his birthday. Happy birthday to all the Pisces and the Aries. We want to send our condolence for anyone that have lost anyone. All right. Miss Claire said she got her shot too done. I know people are getting their shots. The vaccine is out, so we'll have, of course, Phil Rooney coming in this Friday. Give us an update on the current numbers in Douglas County, so we can make great decisions. No doubt, baby, we can make great decisions on what you're going to do. There's still a lot of mistrust in the vaccine. Black people have been experimented on for 400 some years, so it's tough. We're going to give you the information so you can make your decision. God give us all free will. So you can exercise that free will. We'll make sure that we participate in making sure that we get accurate information out by having those that are responsible for our health, having them come in and speaking to us directly. These are the same things that we should do with our politicians. We had to advocate that they listen to our interests. All right. We'll play a couple more cuts before we get out of here. Again, we're going to be adding some more new music. If you check out the station, again, if you do music, send this to us. Email it to me, William King Jr., J. Arthur Jr. @yahoo.com. We'll get you in the mix without a doubt. Okay. Boss with me. That's my man T-Bone, y'all. Bars. Rum cake. Omaha, y'all.
I know you bout that bankroll, so I had to hit you with that mace flow. Pull up to your crib and girl, I hate it when you say no. My game cold. When I met you, swear that you was J-Lo. Body of a goddess, girl, be careful with that halo. Oh, to get you vibing with the crew, ain't trying to violate your mood, but girl, my eyes been stuck on you. So what are you into? Flowers, maybe fruit, you know the club, it ain't my move. We can lay up and catch a snooze. Ain't trying to run no game on you, and you the bomb. Let me come and put this flame on you, and when I'm gone, I don't want no other thing but you. Daydreaming at the ceiling in my room, got me saying, come shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying go shorty, it's your birthday. You shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time. Worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying I know I rap nice, bump the stereotype. I need a nice wife who can give me a slice, feed me at night. When together we can take off in flight. Tell me your goals, and when you reach them, I can listen. It's apparent that all of what you've been hearing ain't nothing like what I'm different. I know you feel me. Hold up, what's the deal? My mind like Johnny Gill. Just know I'm so for real. Find a place where we can chill and be cool, cause I seen games too. Put your finger in my phone, but these hoes ain't you. Sure, I keep a couple fans, but that's how I do. Many girls around the world, but they ain't nothing like you. So go shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying go shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying go shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying go shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy, and it's a celebration. My you sweet as rum cake.
Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Timeless. The only time we have is right now. Forget about the time. Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride on. We can slide on. Going where you can't even get no doubts on. Never alone. With you by my side, you don't complain. You like to ride. We going that way. Our movement's unique. You be queening, I be scheming. We achieving all our dreams. And oh yeah, we out here feeling right. And when we talk, we be speaking live. And when we walk, we remain aligned. Happy or alive. It's so necessary when the world cold like February. Baby, this a movement, we gon' steady cruise it. Folks be watching, but we peep the way they creep. Going off the grid with my baby love. Time the last thing that we thinking of. Oh, the only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. The only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Ooh, time is on your side. 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 Hey, 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 hey,
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. We see the sun shining here on such a beautiful day the Lord has made, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep a smile on our face because blessings on the way. Hey, I got to look forward to it this year because it's a brand new season. God got it in his hands, so what we stressing out for? The Lord is in control, like you didn't already know. But if you didn't know, now you know, and that's how it goes. And it's all good, because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, even when it's like, I know it gets hard, I know it gets tough, but keep a smile on your face. Don't give up the faith. Help is on the way. You just gotta wait. Hold your head up. It's gonna be okay. Stay. I'm praising God on the promises he told me. Tell you above, not beneath. Blessed, coming, blessed, going, no in between. In the field and blessed in the city. The lender and not the borrower. Yes, sir. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, smile, smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got your back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. So we ain't really gotta worry about a thing, man. I'ma lift my head up and raise my hands to the sky. Salute the King and give him glory because the Lord is worthy. Blessed to see another day that the Lord has made. He made a promise and he put his word above his name. No other name is perfect. No other name has the power like the name of Jesus. And this is his day, like any other day. We give him honor and praise and glorify his name. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. I salute the king and give him all glory. No need to worry, cause I know my God is legendary. The same God back then is here right now, smiling down on everybody, lifting up his name. I'm unashamed of my God because he loves me. He showed me that he will never ever leave me. He showed me that he will always be there for me. And when I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. So keep your head above water, never let him see you sweat. Keep your eyes on the prize, he will make a way. He is the way, he will never ever leave you hanging. He'll never leave you no forsake you, that's what he's saying. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving.
Oh, yeah, what you go? Why you shake it, go? What you go? How you go? Make it shake, what you go? What you go? Stop, make it shake. That pull my thing, it be like conga, conga, conga. When time go down, it be like conga, conga, conga. Clapping that on, it be like conga, conga, conga. Let me know you're behind, it be like conga, conga, conga. Do that what you think, girl? Make I give you the thing, girl. Baby, come for the tell, make I give you the damn. Anything, what you want, anything, baby, come, anything. Baby, leave, I will show you the way. That pull my thing, it be like conga, conga, conga. When time go down, it be like conga, conga, conga. Clapping that on, it be like conga, conga, conga. Let me know you're behind, it be like conga, conga, conga. That pull my thing, it be like conga, conga, conga. When time go down, it be like conga, conga, conga. Clapping that on, it be like conga, conga, conga. Let me know you're behind, it be like conga, conga, conga. What you do for your back, it the high pass it banana, banana. When you move, you're behind, it be like a banana, banana. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. When you move, you're behind, it bad like a gongo, bad like a gongo. When you bow, what you do, what you do? When you shake in the go, what you do, what you do? How you go, make a shake, what you do, what you do? Now stop, make a shake, what you do, do. When you bow, what you do, what you do? When you shake in the go, what you do, what you do? How you go, make a shake. Don't stop, make it go, what you do. Yeah, pull my thing, it be like conga, conga, conga. When time go down, it be like conga, conga, conga. Clapping that on, it be like conga, conga, conga. Let me know you're behind, it be like conga, conga, conga. When you bow, what you do, what you do? When you shake it, go. How you go, make a shake, what you do, what you do? Now stop, make a shake, what you do. Oh, yeah, bro, what you do, what you do? When you shake it, go, what you do, what you do? How you go, make a shake, what you do, what you do? Now stop, make it go, what you do. That boom, my take. That boom, my take. Your boy, push a man, ha! Special attention. I know they kill.
Don Crucifix though.
It's Joy on the beats.
Move it down, walking the Prada, what it done, for me no logo, come it down, touch it dada, come in it, Crucifix though, parting like we from Puerto Rico, the man them go loco, the guy them go loco, they love me like the tacos. When I visit them from Mexico, take a road, the dog is a big stuff. Atlanta to London, Nebraska to Lagos to Asia. We dey give them insomnia. Isabella, Maria, Alexa, Julie, and Gabriella. They keep sending love letters. Compressor. We make you feel nice. So you don't realize. Anything when you like. Just make a booty bounce. For crucifix story. Parting away from Puerto Rico. The man them go loco. The girl them go loco. They love me like the tacos. When I visit them from Mexico. The hero. The dog crucifix story.
Baby, call me the dog crucifix.
Yeah. Love covers, love heals, love is God revealed. Love is gentle, love is kind, love wins every time. Love is more than an emotion. It's a choice, the only solution to change the world. Choose love. It don't always feel good, it don't always look right, but I choose love. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me. Follow. Love is patient, unconditional, so meek, very humble, unfailing, the high road that leads to life. You'll never stumble. Love is more than an emotion. It's a choice, the only solution to change the world. I'll choose love. Yeah. It don't always feel good, it don't always look right, but I'll choose love. I'll choose love. I'll choose love. It don't always feel good, it don't always look, but I choose love. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me. Love God, love people, the two greatest commands. Our number one purpose that does more than we can comprehend. Oh, yeah. Choose love. Oh, it don't always feel good. It don't always feel good. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. Yeah. It don't always feel good. It don't always look right, but I choose love. Yeah. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me. Follow me. Follow. Love's a verb, love's an act, always gives and that's a fact. Goes far, the extra mile, turns a frown into a smile. I choose love, I choose. Don't always be good, don't always look, but I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. It don't always be good, it don't, but I choose love. Yeah, follow me as I follow Christ. Ooh, follow me, follow me.
right. We are. Okay. All right, we out of here, y'all. You guys have a beautiful day. Boss with me.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real. Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Yo, check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Stand and show these people what